The word patent is very close in its spelling because everything's in spells. All letters have a message, a hieroglyph. When you look at this book, it's called Be Your Own Lawyer. I just kind of rephrase that, being Be Your Own Liar, because the lawyers work in fiction, not in reality. Everything is based on money, things that are fictitious estate names, titles, everything that would be contrary to what we've been warned about not to participate in, according to Job 32, 21, 22, to not accept any man's person, especially a surname, in the rendering that you will find in Strong's on flattering titles. But when we look at patent, when we look at birth certificates, these are somewhat like a design patent or a patent, an invention of the state for registering persons. They clearly say they do not register people, they register events. And an event can be a contract, and therefore persons operating contracts. You need to be a legal person, whether considered natural or just purely in an artificial sense, a legal person. But the two are actually synonymous together by control of taxation and everything else that governs it. So when we operate within the legal system, you are operating based on this note, which is an invention of a legal state to operate the birthing of legal persons, their registrations, and then someone becoming that and personifying themselves by that by taking the patent. Now, when you're not well and you don't understand, you may enter into the world of getting fined and feed. It's very simple. You'll use this instrument, this birth security, to get yourself into legal debt borrowing. It advances the debt onto you, so you take it on, and then you personify yourself with picture and signature to show that you are in a contractual relationship with the state and whoever they are in some form of contractual relationship with. So therefore, you've now entered into something that you were never born into. You became part of it by requesting to be known as this. So patent, interesting. The original patents that were given out at one time, it clearly at least implies, based on historical record, that these patent notes originally had to say clearly across the face, given for patent right. I've never seen a patent or a letters patent ever in my lifetime that people have operated under for commercial gain, ever having those words written across it. In the absence of those words, there would be no patent right, which would make the note void. Maybe that's because we have to look at the event of Jesus Christ that came in, that eliminated anything to do with legalism. Now what we've done is we've decided to go against the truth and the reality of God, and now we're trying to deny the event of Christ by continuing to operate in legal, which is just one big collection agency for sin and debt. So it lacking the words given for patent right means there's no patent, but the minute that you take it over, this IOU I've spoken of earlier now becomes a YOU, because now you have vowed with sound and written letters to take over this patent note through other derivative instruments that require this in order to obtain a document that would allow you to traffic in legal title by license. So therefore, patient. Now we can put in the I'm going to take it over. And now we add that into the word patent, and uniquely patent now becomes patient. And now you certainly would need a doctor. And that's why all the books are doctored, and you are delivered to a doctor, which is DR in abbreviation for even the doctor full spelling. We abbreviate it as DR, and DR is the abbreviation for debtor. So you're delivered to the first one to take first attendance on the debtor child, the child basically, which becomes a citizen held in legal detention.